we have one man right here who's running against Steve Israel. He has to win. I want him to say a couple of words because he has to go to another engagement, and then we'll get back to the streets. John, say a couple of words.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, everybody. What a great day it is. You know, all I could think of this morning is something about Father's Day. And when I think about my father, I think about commitment, I think about love, and I think about sacrifice. I think about those words and my father, and about being a dad, how it's a commitment that goes beyond yourself. It's a commitment to your children, your wife and your family, and your neighbors. It's love. Love beyond yourself. Love for your family, love for your wife, love for your daughter, your son, and your neighbors. It's important to remember this, remember our dads, as we find ourselves standing here on a corner in our community in honoring our founding fathers. Our founding fathers, we think about George Washington, we think about John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin. They all stood for the same thing. They all had the same commitment beyond themselves. They all had the same love, and they all made the same sacrifice beyond themselves. It was a commitment to their country. It was a love of their country and the sacrifices they made for their country. Remember, my friends, these founding fathers, we take it for granted. They had everything to lose. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Ben Franklin, they had everything. Everything a man could possibly want. Riches, fame. But you know what? They knew that tyranny was strangling them. They knew that their freedom and their liberty was at risk. So what did they do? They went beyond themselves, and for the love of their country and the love of their fellow citizens, they defended freedom against the greatest tyranny of its time. So remember, folks, we hear it. Steve Israel, 10-year incumbent, $2 million in the bank, a virtual Goliath. But when you think about the fight that the revolutionaries had, seriously, I remember reading it just again. They don't teach it in school anymore. Almost embarrassed about it. But the odds that they faced, the odds that they fought against and eventually won, makes ours minuscule. So, in remembering our fathers and standing here in honor of our founding fathers, let's remain committed to the fight that we had. The fight against tyranny and the fight for freedom. May God bless you all, and may God bless the greatest country He's ever given man, the United States of America. Thank you so much. Thank you, Steve.
Ladies and gentlemen, anybody who wants to volunteer to help out, we're a political action organization. We're not just here to stand on the streets. We're going to need to make some phone calls. We're going to need to carry some petitions. We need to get out there and make sure that the message is out. Steve's over here, works with John. Anybody wants to volunteer, let us know, or let the campaign know. We have 4 months to go, and we have to throw the bums out. So please volunteer. Let's get back on the streets. We'll put the music on. Another 10,000 people are going to pass by here in the next half hour. Thank you for coming today. We'll see you all again next week and Tuesday night. Tuesday night, back to Setauket House, where we had the nation's first town hall protest. Is this Tuesday night, the 1-year anniversary? We're going back to where it all began. So everybody come on down, see if you can make that. It's going to be a great night. Thank you.
Woo!